there's no jobs in Reading anymore. Reading was a booming society.
There's a lot of empty buildings where companies, agencies, industries used to be.
We had factory outlets. I remember walking to school and there was like hundreds of people walking around, you know, in through these outlets. Now they're boarded up, barely, you know, humane buildings.
What effect has the poverty level had on this city of Reading? Look around, you can see it.
We have the unfortunate distinction of being named the poorest city in the country of any city of 65,000 population or greater.
The biggest thing has been the loss of jobs. I think the number one most devastating one was when AT&T, when Lucent Industries closed their office here in Reading. There were over 700 people who were laid off and lost their jobs.
I think today for residents in the city of Reading, it's a daily struggle to get by, to pay for basic needs, to get access to health care that you need, to put food on your table, and to care for your children.
My name's Glenn Kegerais, and I'm 46 years old, and I live in Reading, Pennsylvania. I live here with my daughter, Kelsey. I lived here basically my whole life. I went away in the Marines for 4 years, and I came right back. Yeah, I got stuff upstairs to pack. I'm living in a house that's my brother's, that's in foreclosure right now. I'm basically freeloading in the house until it's taken away. I went to Remcon Plastics, and I started out as a machine operator and worked my way up there and was a supervisor for 13 or 14 years. I got laid off, I guess it's about 2.5 years now. Then unemployment runs out and, you know, jobs are so scarce. You pay the bills with what you get.
For a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 children, poverty guideline is $22,350, which if you have had to raise a family, you know that that doesn't get you very far. We find that a more realistic level of income that's needed to support that household is around $55,000.
A lot of the families who are working are just above the federal poverty guideline, so they can't access food stamps, they can't access WIC, they can't access some of those national programs because they make maybe $100 more than is necessary. Well, that $100 really doesn't make a difference when you're trying to feed your family. My food distribution line went from an average of 150 families a week going through the line to 250 families.
Everything's being piled into one room so that we can get it close to the front door and easily access to get out, in case I don't have a lot of help when I have to go. So I keep bringing it in. So getting it all together, getting it out of here, so as we can move whatever we got to wherever we're going. Don't know that yet. Without my family, I'd be out in the street now. I know that.
Did you get a new pen? By the time someone comes to Opportunity House, they have exhausted every avenue, every family member, every friend, every cousin, every person that they have. So far this year, of the 23 families that came to Opportunity House, 18 of those families were first-time homeless.
That's why we're seeing the people come in, because they've lost their job or they've had to take a job where they're getting much less than they were before. But they're also not in a place where they can sell their home because they owe more on the home than what the home is now worth. Nobody seems to recognize that when the economy's bad, it's worse for someone who's barely making it anyway.
I just got a job after 2 years of being on unemployment and then without unemployment at Mack Truck. I have to leave this house because the foreclosure and, well, because I've been without money for so long that there just wasn't money to pay for those things. Did what we could to survive. As long as I keep a job, keep this job at this rate, that we should be able to pull ourselves out of this and find an apartment and be okay. Hopefully Mac is a place that's going to be open for a long, long time and be able to keep all the people that they keep there, because I'm at the bottom of the totem pole.
Despite all of the negative attention on the city being the poorest city in the country right now, there are an awful lot of positive things that are going on in this community. The overriding majority of people recognize that, you know, as the city goes, so goes the rest of our community, and every little bit helps. The option of not doing anything isn't a mindset that exists here.